We'll try that one. Good evening, good evening, good evening, good evening, good evening, and welcome to another edition of the Ohm Service Live. Yes, with me, Marky Mark. We've got Santa's doggy uncle. Sorry, dodgy uncle. And we've got Betty. Ho, 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 ho. Good evening.
Hello, boys and girls.
Oh, you bunch of filthy animals.
Flashy says no, turn it back off.
Thanks, Flashy. Does anybody else want to sit in Betty's lap?
I do. I want to sit on Betty's lap.
Everybody's welcome. It's a big lap. Some of you may even let you sit in my face.
Sit on my face and tell me that you love me. Sit on my face and tell me that you care.
Yes, my face is leaving in 5 minutes and I want you to be on it.
I say.
It's while I'm still rummaging in my sack.
If you sit in his lap,
He'll fill your package. Thanks, Sinner.
I always thought it was a case of you sit on his lap and we'll talk about the first thing that pops up.
I need the funny tablets for that now.
You can't say that to Santa.
I've shocked him. That's first.
Santa.
What?
Dear God.
Oh,
Dear
just checking on the
Lord.
stream. Oh, we had fun on Tuesday with the YouTube. Oh, that was so fun. Did you enjoy the show, guys?
It was great. Yes.
Thoroughly took me right back.
Yeah, he did me.
I was there.
Yes, myself and Mrs. Claus were tuned in from the North Pole. It's not bloody Lapland. We've never been to bloody Lapland. It's the North Pole. Yes. And the elves were being little shits.
The closest thing to Lapland I've been is to a lap dance.
No comment.
What have you been having today?
What's wrong with you? I'm shocking you all of a sudden.
For I am an innocent man.
Oh, gosh, you got your blooming Noel Edmonds jumper on.
Leave my Noel. This was your idea.
No, I said get a T-shirt.
They didn't have it.
Yeah, I was just going to say that. It's like a cheap version of multicolored swap shop, isn't it?
What am I,
Not
Checkers?
feeling it, boys. I hope not. I say, Sinny, don't. Please, dear boy. Rian says, thanks, Betty. Now I find Santa scary.
You ain't seen nothing yet.
Mm-mm.
Yeah, that's what worries me. Right, shall I say hello to the lovely people? Because there's lots of them.
Your volume's not very good, Steve.
Isn't it?
No, you seem very...
Distant.
Distant.
Yeah, that's
Very-
definitely not making any difference.
Very tinny.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't think you're going through that mic.
Yes, and then I'm actually naked from the waist down.
The way you like him.
My jingle bells are dangling over the edge of the chair.
Stevie, is that a Marilyn Monroe minge?
Thank God it doesn't smell like it.
Let's hear you, Stevie. Betty, sorry. No, BFG.
Right. It's still not picking up for some reason. Give me 2
Oh, that's, I mean, we can hear you all right.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Do you want Santa to bring you a new microphone, Stephen?
How's that?
Oh, that's better.
Yeah, it's better.
Thank goodness for that.
I thought it was my hearing at first.
No, my ball fell off.
Really?
Hence why
I knew that feeling well.
Your ball fell off.
my ball fell off, but it's reattached now. Right.
Yes. God bless Velcro.
Following the filthiest start we've had all year.
That's a cracker.
Hey. Mr. Richards, good evening. Stevie, Black Country Vapor, good evening. The Lord of Lewdness, the God of the Gutter, the Saint of Sin is in. Sinner, good evening.
Yeah. Put this on
He's early
mute.
for a change.
Fee, good evening. Hello. Flashy, 1221, good evening. Gaily Bops,
Kilowatts.
lovely to see you,
Huggles.
darling. Huggles. The lovely, spicy Mama Vapes is with us. Huggles. Santa, behave.
Not wearing a beehive.
Kevin Smith, good evening, dude. Mark H, good evening, sir.
Mark H. Head up
I
there,
hope
best
you
mate.
will. Mr. Anderson,
Mr. Anderson.
good evening, sir. Pam, Huggles. Rian, good evening, sir.
Yeah,
Stuart Ayrton, hello. Tammy, Huggles. The floating turd. Good evening. Tomac.
the floating turd, Tomac.
No, the floating turb. Gap. Tolmac, good evening. UK Vapester, hello. And Vapor Bunny.
Extra
Huggles.
Huggles.
And if anybody else has snuck in the back door,
They better have some lube.
I say, please.
Yes, it certainly,
Yeah.
certainly brings a tear to your eye when somebody sneaks in the back door.
Retro Vape TV, Adam. Hey, Huggles.
What do you desire? Sorry, not half as good as his, but
No.
we'll try.
Well, guys, this is it. This is the final show of 2020.
Thank God for that.
Thank God for that.
2020 out the window.
I was going to say, yes, this is our last show because of our Christmas and Christmas Eve, New Year's Eve is landing. 24th is a Thursday and 31st is a Thursday. So this one is our last show.
Oh,
Until next year, obviously. We'll be back.
Ian,
What is it, Thursday the 7th?
yes.
I
Sorry,
believe so.
BFG, what was you going to do there?
Nothing. I was agreeing with you, dear boy, as always,
Oh, sorry.
darling.
So yes, it's going to be our last show of 2020. What a year.
Yeah, what a year. Hopefully we're not to be repeated.
Yes. Well, we just had the new verdict of what tier we're going to be, and we're still in tier 3. Yay!
Yeah, but so are the Southerners now.
Well, most of them are. They're going that way, aren't they?
It's at least it stopped some of the tinfoil brigade. Bless them. But it can only get better, guys.
Oh,
Can't
yeah.
it?
Of course it can. It can only get better.
We've had 12 months of the naughty step.
I don't think it's over. I don't think it's over yet, to be honest.
Oh, it's not
it's
over yet.
definitely not over.
I'm reckoning at least another 6 months before.
Blooming
my.
heck, Bunny's just mentioned that they're putting Northern Ireland into a 6-week total lockdown.
God's sakes.
Wow.
That's a bit harsh.
Oh, man, neck. Saying that, Germany's done that though, haven't they?
Yeah, they shut down this week, didn't they?
Yeah, they've completely shut down, and is it a curfew at night time as well? You're not allowed out.
For yours,
I think
Christmas
it's
is
from
over.
something definitely 8 o'clock at night until 6 o'clock in the morning. You're not allowed out your house.
Wow.
That's how serious that they've got.
And Andy Summers says Wales is going into a tier 4 lockdown on the 28th.
See, I've got a funny feeling that's what they're going to do. I mean, it's just a case of that they're letting people to try and celebrate Christmas the best they can under the circumstances. And then after Christmas is done and dusted, then bang goes your New Year because you can't do anything anyway. Well, Christmas is going to be bad enough this year, but New Year's going to be even worse.
Oh, God, yeah.
Especially, I mean, you can't go to other people's houses, you can't go to parties, you can't go to some of the street parties through Edinburgh, you know, things like that. So, yeah, this New Year's is going to be shit, to be honest.
We're all going to have to stay in and watch Jules Holland's Hootenanny.
No,
I normally do.
No, I'd rather set fire to my pubic hair and beat the flames out with a hammer. Thank you very much.
But they're hardy men north of the border.
Get that fire extinguisher, bugger the fire extinguisher. Get a bigger fucking hammer.
Santa,
What?
behave.
Santa, yeah. 'Cause I'm your little helper.
Bad Santa.
She's not going to walk straight for a week. Sorry. If you've ever seen the Bad Santa film, you'll know what I'm referring to.
I've never seen the Bad Santa.
You've never seen Bad Santa?
No, I've never seen the Bad Santa.
I thoroughly recommend Bad Santa. For one particular scene, and we won't even go into that because it's way too early. Billy Bob Thornton makes an awesome Santa.
Hi, Ross. Hope you're all right. We're all right.
Yeah.
So, how are you feeling, Betty?
I'm all right.
Yeah?
Yeah, I'm all right.
You've got rid of all your ailments now.
No, I got more. This year's been, honestly, for my health, this year's been totally shit. Yeah, I put a muscle on my back last Friday coming off an excavator. The proper way, would you believe, not jumping off it like I normally do. And yeah, put a muscle on my lower back. Then jammed my hand yesterday in a cylinder, so.
You're in the serious wars at the moment, you.
I know. I'm trying to fill the accident book in just with my name only.
You're not going to win a prize.
Was it 300 pages in it? I think I'm up to about 250.
I'm still worried about you coming off an excavator. That can't be good for health and safety. It's a slip hazard.
BFJ.
You started it.
I didn't start that.
Well, just as well as a 21-ton excavator, because any of these smaller ones with the size of me coming down off it, they normally start to topple.
Oh, bless you, dude. No, Flashy, it's not hot in Scotland. I doubt it.
I doubt it very much.
Yes, it is.
Yeah, you are looking a bit red. I think that's the proper look of Father Christmas, Gail. He's looking really rosy-cheeked there. He's looking lovely.
Yeah, it's this beard's actually irritating my face. It's not that warm in here. It's just that the beard's kind of irritating my face.
Yeah, I was going to say, I don't think I'll be wearing this hat for much longer. It's getting a bit hot.
No, we know why I went for the jumper.
Yeah, I mean, this is the second outing this outfit's had this week. I went over to my niece's on Sunday there, and yeah, I played Santa on Sunday for the three great nieces. And Robin, the middle girl, she's had problems since she was born. With breathing problems and sinuses and things like that, and so she's having problems with her hearing, so she struggles to speak, but she's going to a speech therapist. So I knocked on the door and her mum shouted, "It's Santa at the door," but she can't say Santa, so for a full half hour I was ho-ho.
Oh, that's sweet.
So Santa's a ho-ho.
BFG, I think you ought to show people your jumper.
No,
Come on,
no.
show us your jumper.
Oh,
Give us a trail, Anthea.
Come on, give us a 12, you humbug. I'm too sexy for this jumper. Too sexy for this jumper.
Yeah.
He's not turning round, folks, because he's still got the label on the back because it's going back tomorrow.
You
Says
damn right it
Primark
is.
on back.
Still got the security tag on
Yeah,
the side.
still
of it.
got the...
says property of HMP. They let me out for good behaviour. What can I say?
I think your sounds went a bit dodgy again.
Yeah.
Yeah, because my damn microphone's pointing across the flat.
Well, that would do it.
No need to pad up. Thank you, Flashy. No need for
I
that,
think you
dear
look
boy.
lovely there. I really do. I think you look nice. So how's your week been, sir?
Do you?
You what, mate?
How's your week been?
Busy with work. Yeah. Apart from that, I had a plan to come and see you down the shop, but that changed rapidly.
That's certainly did change it rapidly. Yeah.
Had a wonderful weekend. Had a very nice night last night. So, and looking forward to an excellent weekend coming.
Yes,
So,
and I'll be asking more questions when we come off screen.
no, you won't.
Yes, I bloody will. We want to know all the gory details.
And don't forget, you can't fib to Father Christmas. Because
Oh.
he knows when you've been bad.
Flashy. He didn't. He's innocent.
Bollocks.
Gentlemen.
What?
What?
I'm not going into this on camera. I'm not
that's
going.
right. No.
I'm not going into this off camera either.
Yes, he will.
No, we won't.
Oh, yes, he will.
Oh no, can we change the subject?
Oh, yes, he will.
Mark, how was your week?
Steve, it's behind you.
My week has been mega busy at work because I've just done 6 days. So, yeah, been mega busy. So, and yeah, it's just been one of those work, home, sleep, work, home, sleep kind of ratio things. I haven't done anything. Really do apologise for people that do follow me on YouTube. Lack of reviews. Hopefully I can... My shifts have been swapping, changing, something crazy, so I don't know if I've been coming or going, to be honest with you. So hopefully on Saturday I can start getting some reviews out on Saturday and Sunday. So yes, I do apologise the lack of content.
We're kind of the same. It's the amount of stuff that I've been finding that we still need to review it's getting to the ridiculous stage. So I think what we're going to do is through the festive period is just sit down in here for a couple of days straight and get a shitload of recording done, and then at least we know it's done, and then Jules can do the editing and stuff and put it out if and when, to be honest. So no, it's just been a bloody nightmare.
Hi, Jackie.
Well, I managed to get the Next Mesh Pro up. So that's up.
Up where?
That's at thevapereviews.com. The Manic system will be up shortly. And the lovely man Toby has just informed me there's an exciting little beast heading my way for another review as well. So
Ooh.
I'm actually quite excited to get my hands on this one. I will reveal more later. But yes, so that's vapereviews.com. If you want to if you have 5 minutes to spare,
Yes,
go and have a
it's
look.
awesome as well.
Oh, thank you.
Are you putting it up on the SoulOhm channel as well?
Yeah, I shall. Yes, it shall be up on the website.
Yeah, so it's been my week. Honestly, it's just been work, literally work. So I've been obviously in shop on my own, like, so it's been busy this last 6 days.
You got a coil for that?
Got a call for that. Saying that, I did well today. I forget what it was, a Vaporesso tank that I'd not seen before, and this guy rushed in with broken glass and everything, and he says, "Have you got a glass for this?" He says, "I've just smashed it, obviously juice." So I cleaned it all up and I had a look. Unfortunately, one of the Smock, I think it was the Smock Prince bubble glass fitted it nicely, so he was rather pleased.
Result.
So made someone happy today.
You can't beat a bit of Blue Peter. Bless you, darling.
So, have we got any news, sir?
Yes, we have.
I'll do the bumper. News bumper.
It's an interesting one this week's. We've referred. Well, it's very interesting. Yes, we've referred to the issues with Bloomberg and his. How do we put it? His funded
Underhandedness.
Yes.
In the back door.
Well, yes.
They're on at the back door again.
The only problem being... Sorry, darling. We're not just talking about Bloomberg, we're talking about Ash. Now, Ash have sort of been a tentative, the enemy of my enemy is my friend when it comes to vaping. But there's been an interesting turn of events. So, Deborah Arnott spoke about Ash had partnered the campaign for tobacco-free kids. And we can all see where this is heading, can't we?
I didn't know they came. I didn't know you had a choice.
What?
That kids came with or without tobacco.
A few years back,
Sorry, I'll get my
that
quote. That went right over your bloody head, didn't it? That went.
That just went bypassed us completely, didn't it?
I'll sit here and shut up for the next 5 minutes. Carry on.
Now, the reason this caused a bit of a hoo-ha is she began in last week's e-cigarette summit. Ash's chief exec, Deborah Arnott, who we just talked about, spoke about why UK regulations on vaping need to be updated. And she then spoke about how the number of vapors have plummeted by 0.7 million. Many commentators having placed the blame for this on the hysteria emanating from the States, which Bloomberg has helped to fund. And this impression is underpinned by Ash's data showing that UK adults think vaping is more harmful than smoking, and that's grown by 34%. Given
that's inevitable, obviously, because of all the hype that's been going off in America. That's why that's happened here in the UK.
Well, this is it. And she then presented findings demonstrating the vast majority of teens in the UK don't vape. And there are almost no never smokers. Yeah. Let's jump forward 7 days. And she talks about the complaint put in by Campaign for Tobacco-Free Kids about Vipe congratulating an actor on an award. And she stated, we could see the impact on youth. Young people are likely to report seeing online ads as in the US, despite their being illegal here and not in the US. Hold on. Didn't you, a week ago, present annual data demonstrating that if they see those ads...
They're not bothered.
And that
it's
going to have no
proven
impact.
that so like the ads here in the UK do not influence kids whatsoever. They also admitted that so like flashy bottles and things like that do not entice kids either in the UK. So there is no UK youth epidemic going on.
This is it.
Now,
Now,
a week later,
and then she started on flavours. But she ended up parroting almost exactly what the tobacco-free kids have been saying. So she says flavours is a really big issue. And the thing that most concerns us when it comes to e-cigarettes She then says the marketing is all about sweet flavors, showing a picture of a banana split. Well, not my first choice, but hey.
Nope.
And then she stated, there's good evidence that packaging, labeling, and branding influences children's choices. Can we go back a week, please, Deborah? What's happening? What's happening? Maybe this will give us a clue. So when we look at it, she has just been a co-author on a paper published by the International Journal of Drug Policy in an article in The Conversation. Her co-authors, Robert Branston and W.A. Gallagher, both work at the Department for Health at the University of Bath, both receiving funding from Bloomberg Philanthropies and continue to virulently anti-vape, contribute to the virulently anti-vape Stopping Tobacco Organisations and Products project. They also just got lambasted for producing one of the worst academic papers that people had seen, showing poor scientific process, absolutely no evidence, and it all seemed to be rhetoric from Bloomberg. Do we think this may have something to do with Miss Arnott's sudden U-turn in 7 days? It makes you wonder, doesn't it?
Top and bottom of it, we all know what's actually happening. You've got Bloomberg and tobacco-free kids trying to get into the back door here in the UK. So what basically they're doing is getting Ash to set seeds into MPs' minds about the youth epidemic again. And that's where it's going. You can see exactly what they're going to do. And the reason why Bloomberg wants to clear the frontier of vaping so he can have his vape and has no other competition.
Now, interestingly, during the panel debate that followed Arnott's presentation, where she came out with all this stuff about flavours, etc., Clive Bates, who previously led Ash, called for people to park their worries about the tobacco industry because it was getting in the way of people switching. He also launched into the fears over teens, stating, we need to grow up about kids. The debate about kids in this field is absolutely puerile. It's ridiculous. Kids will basically do what adults do. They'll have fads, they'll have fashions, they'll blow hot, they'll blow cold. And if we bend adult society out of shape around children, we'll end up with a bent-up adult society. So rather than taking these points on board about his team worries and the influence wielded by Bloomberg, Mrs. Arnott turned around and said the problem was more to do with Clive not getting his message across. Bloomberg money only has an impact because it resonates, Clive. Really? Bloomberg money has an impact because it buys people.
Yeah, of course it does.
India is currently launching an investigation into the influence by the Bloomberg foundations in influencing government policy. And it looks, as Mark says, that they're trying the same dirty tactics over here.
And they are. That's top and bottom of what it's doing. I mean, we can all laugh and... I know this sounds daft. We can all laugh about it and sit on his laurels and say, oh, yeah, we're going to be all right. We're going to be fine. We've got the NHS. We've got, Health England and all that lot. And we've got we're the big, sort of like pro-vaping country. But the thing is, though, that you've got people like Ash that are now going to start setting seeds in the back of MPs' minds.
Yeah,
and that's where it all starts.
Yeah, they're trying to undermine everything now.
Now, the only thing I would say is British politics is a very different beast to other places in the world.
Oh, yeah, totally.
And as long as there is people with and I never thought I'd say this, the backbone of Clive Bates and the honesty of Clive Bates, hopefully things like this will be shown in the light that they should be.
But it's something that we can't... I know it sounds... Here in the UK, we have got it lucky compared to a lot of people around the world when it comes to vaping.
Oh, yeah.
Yes, we've got the TPRP, or whatever you want to call it, TPD3, whatever it's called. That's coming up. So obviously that'll be underlining next year. So if you've noticed, now we've got the ash, the anti-ash, should we say. We can't sit on his laurels thinking we're safe, because we're not.
No.
Because money talks.
Yeah, we can't do what they did in the US and sit back on our laurels and think it's all going to blow over. We need to stand united against, and get our points across and shit. And either that or it's just going to get swept right under the carpet, and we're going to be up shit creek without a paddle.
Yeah. So I suggest everybody that's watching the show, please keep an eye on it, because obviously the more murmurs that we start getting, it could end up, that little annoying itch on an MP's back that thinks, doesn't know anything about vaping, doesn't know anything about smoking or anything like that, but they've got that itch in the back of their head saying about, we've got to protect the children. And that's how it starts.
What gets me is it's we have to protect the children from vaping and smoking, right? It's since Jules and I moved down here to this new house. We see there's a hell of a lot of kids around, because the high school's not that far away. And I'll be honest with you, do you know what I see more? Kids walking about with bags of chips, or going to McDonald's. The obesity problem in kids is, to me, is more of an issue than vaping and smoking. And what they're doing about that, bugger all. So vaping's an easy get out for them, to be honest. It seems to be an easy target. Rather than
Tomac, totally true. I totally agree with you. We have loads and that lot promoting it. How was that good for a muting?
Didn't notice the thing, mate.
Yeah, that was fast muting, that. And I got another one. But the problem is, we can't sit on his laurels, because it's that niggling, annoying thing in the background of MPs. Once somebody gets that idea in their head, and people like Ash do that. Thank you, Tammy. So we've got to be careful. You've got to think about it. We can't say, oh yeah, don't worry, we're all safe and laid back because we've got the TPD and all that lot. You've got to be careful.
Yep.
Jen, you're going to have to excuse me a sec.
Oh, what's the matter?
Batteries died.
Halfway through a show and your batteries die.
I know, I'm sorry.
Next you'll be wanting a poo.
I was just going to. I was going to say that. I thought you just shut yourself.
Yeah.
No, I'd have carried on with that.
Scraped it off later.
That's easier when it's got dry edges, but never mind. Right,
Just go get your battery.
Come on.
Bloody hell.
God. Professional show like this, and halfway through he's still, hang on, everybody, got to get me batteries. He's had all day to get ready, you know.
I know, you just can't get the staff these days.
You can't.
Really spotted my red suspender belt then.
Santa's
Yeah,
little
I think detention's called for that one.
How very dare you.
All right, then, lines. I think you're going to have to do lines for your punishment. Yeah, that's true, Irish professional what, yeah.
I am a professional what?
So, are we going to go on to our main topic?
I think we ought to, darling.
I've got me book ready. Right.
I mean, both.
Where's me main topic? So, our main topic this evening is, well, you know how we're all sort of like big fans of films, TV and all that good stuff. So we've both got the TV choice. Well, TV Times, Radio Times. And I've been looking through it. Steve's been looking through it. And Betty's been looking through it. And we've found out some... Well, all right, then two of us have. And I found some bits and pieces. So do you want to go first, Betty? Oh no, I mean BFG.
Well, the first thing I would say is there's not a huge amount of blockbusters this year, but there are some corkers. So we've got starting early, to be honest. So on Tuesday, 22nd, we've got Spider-Man Homecoming on BBC One at 5 to 8. If you've not seen it, worth a look. So that's Mysterio. It's rather good. Yes. We've got Coco on Christmas Day, which again, kids animation, lovely film for the family. Little Mexican kid, and it's all about the Day of the Dead and his family. And
Oh, it's about zombies.
yeah, it's cool. Irish, leave it. We got Wonder Woman. That's on Tuesday the 29th.
Now you're
And oh, that one's for the dads.
Oh yeah, no kidding.
And for the kids again, New Year's Day, whilst mum and dad are nursing poorly heads, possibly, we've got How to Train Your Dragon, The Hidden World.
She's actually not too bad, my dragon. She washes dishes, makes dinner and stuff. Oh, sorry, wrong dragon.
Oh, that's going to hurt. And this Saturday, which I was quite chuffed about.
Did you hear that?
Oh, yes. I think Santa's in for a kicking.
We're going to get a kick in the sack.
Stop it. I don't know. I'm shocked now. Shocked. Truly shocked. This Saturday, we have Wreck-It Ralph is on for the kids. That's in the afternoon. We've got Minions ITV in the afternoon. Worth a look. Always worth a look. Bill and Ted's Excellent Adventure on Sony Movies.
Excellent.
I know what I'll be watching. We got Skull Island, which unfortunately crosses over. I quite enjoyed Skull Island. Wasn't bad, that one. For the modern Kongs, yeah.
Oh, I never tell you about Jules one. We watched that, and we were lying in bed that night, and Jules must have been dreaming about it, and she's actually shaking me. I mean, this is like 3 o'clock, 4 o'clock in the morning. We need to go off the island. We need to go off the island. King Kong's coming. Calm down.
Stop it. And again, this Saturday, you have got some corkers on. There's Forrest Gump in the evening on Channel 4. We've got The Hobbit over on...
Sorry, I'm just ad-libbing.
We've got The Evil Dead on the Horror Channel, which is on Freeview. We got
Swallow your soul. You swallow this.
the original Carrie on Channel 4, just after midnight.
Carrie White burns in hell.
Got to be my favourite ending ever. So what have you spotted, mate?
Right, I've spotted quite a lot. So, but I'm only going for Christmas Eve, Christmas Day, and New Year's Eve and New Year's Day. So, BBC One, 2:15, we've got Cars 3. Always a good one for the kiddies. And then at 4:15 on BBC One, we've got Paddington 2. I love that film. He's so cool. And then swapping straight over on Christmas Eve on Channel 4, one of my favourite Christmas carols, the George C. Scott one, 1984. Love that one. So that's a good one. And then literally straight after it at 2:35, it's a Christmas classic. It's a Wonderful Life. And I love that film. Absolutely brilliant. Let me carry on. On what time is it? At 5 to 6, we've got Uncle Buck on ITV2. Classic 80s kids film, that one. So I absolutely love that one.
I'm a kid, that's my job.
Also on E4 at 6 o'clock, How to Train Your Dragon. Thought that would be a good one. And then I'm shooting over. Oh yeah, Sky One at 9:45. You've got Gremlins, and over on Gold, Blackadder's Christmas Carol. That's on at 11:35. Spotted them ones. And then we'll shoot over to Christmas Day. One that probably people don't miss. I'm a big Beatles fan, and we've got Paul McCartney at the Cavern on BBC One at 11:45, which I thought, yes, can't wait to watch that one. So I'm looking forward to that. We've also got Victoria Wood All Day Breakfast at 8:20 on BBC Two, followed by Victoria Wood The Secret List, and then right to 12 on, this is still on BBC Two, got Spider-Man Homecoming. Flip over onto Channel 4 at 3:30. We've got The Italian Job.
Which one?
The original.
You were only supposed to blow the bloody door.
And then obviously over on Channel 5 we have got the pure classic Christmas Day films. At 12:05 we've got Oliver. At 3:10 we've got Chitty Chitty Bang Bang. But for us 80s retro fans, and we are 80s retro fans, at 6:25 on Channel 5 we've got Britain's favourite 80s songs.
No, they'll be
Rubbish.
Hey, I'm just going for it.
it'll be pop shit.
Oh, I'm sure there'll be some decent. So shooting over to Christmas Eve, the only really decent
evening,
one.
Dean.
5:15 on Channel 4, you've got the first Paddington, which I highly recommend. At 9 o'clock, you've got Skyfall, if you're a James Bondy person. Not a big fan myself, but I thought I'd mention it. Right, on ITV2, 9 o'clock, we've got Hot Fuzz. Always a good classic, that one. And also at 8 o'clock, if you're not into Hot Fuzz, on ITV4, we've got Twins. I love that film with Arnold Schwarzenegger and Danny DeVito. It's brilliant.
I love Nooked Food.
Also, on E4 at 9 o'clock, we've got The In-Betweeners, the movie. I actually thought that was a good film, that.
Never seen it.
What else have I got? Right, on New Year's Day, 6:45, BBC One, Doctor Who, Revelation of the Daleks. Hopefully, fingers crossed, it's a decent one. And then right after 10 to 11, we've got Guardians of the Galaxy. For your guys that are into Sherlock Holmes, we've got Mr. Holmes, the film, at 6:20 on BBC Two.
Well worth watching.
We've also got at 5:30 on Channel 4, The Greatest Showman. Did like that one. I'm not a big musical fan, but I did enjoy that one. And then after that, at 7:30, we've got the Chitty Files again with David Williams, celebrating 50th anniversary of the iconic musical Chitty Chitty Bang Bang, which I do actually like. So
Yeah,
is that one? And for you guys that like Michael McIntyre, at
I
9
thought it said
o'clock,
titty titty bang bang.
Chitty Chitty Bang Bang. There's no wrong with Chitty Chitty Bang Bang.
No, titty titty bang bang. I thought you said.
Well, Titty Titty Bang Bang.
I'm maybe just getting my hopes up.
We've also got 11:35 on Channel 5, Titty Titty Bang Bang. After that one, you've got the original Jumanji, and then Michael McIntyre in his own words at 9 o'clock, which I'm actually looking forward to. Then after that, you've got Michael McIntyre Live and Laughing. So that's that on New Year's Eve. I have gone for it, haven't I?
Slightly.
And that's it. That's all I've got up to. So there's my selection for the Christmas period.
Now, on New Year's Eve, there is a little one. There's one in there. It's on after midnight, but East is East. Absolute cracker of a black comedy. Literally. It is so funny. It's one of those that makes you laugh, think, angry, all at the same time. It's absolutely brilliant. And before that, we have the wonderful With Nail and I,
Oh, With Nail and I, that's corker.
which is worth it.
Yeah, but the thing is, you need to do the drinking game watching that, though.
The drinking game.
Yeah, you need to do the drinking game. When they ever drink, you ever drink.
Oh God, no! I'll be hammered.
That's the general idea.
As long as I don't have to put deep heat on, I'm all right.
I still like that. There's a certain je ne sais quoi about a young carrot. I say. So, I mean, what Mark's pointed out is what I noticed. There is some cracking stuff, but it's old cracking stuff.
Yeah, there's no mega new. I don't like that.
No, it's a strange one. You would think with the lockdown and everything.
No, because they'll just want you to pay for it.
There's also Early Man on, but I can't remember when that's on. If you've ever watched Wallace and Gromit, they did about the evolution of football called Early Man. And even though I'm not a football fan, it is a corking film. Really is. That's
Christmas Day, 1:15 to 2:35. So it's the hallowed dinner spot. I won't be. This year we'll be having dinner late, so we might.
I wonder if the Queen will be having a horrible anus this year again.
I say.
In her speech.
Hello, Haribo. Ooh-wee.
See you later, Noel. And if we don't see you, have a wonderful Christmas, mate. Kira, hello.
Hello.
And this is the second attempt tonight, isn't it?
Oh God, Dean, Mrs. Brown's Boys. You know, we went to see the live show of that, and it was absolutely bloody ridiculous. It was crap. It's been done to death now as well, isn't it? Mrs. Brown's Boys.
Do you know something? And this is no disrespect, but every time I see Mrs. Brown's Boy, I see Vic.
What, as Agnes?
Yeah. Honestly, every time I see him, I know he's an Irish, but I just see Vic. I can't help it every time. Honestly, Vic would do a Mrs. Brown's perfect.
You'd have to have a shave.
Oh, he's in.
Yeah, it brings out all the ghosts, doesn't it?
Welcome in, Agnes Mullen.
Have you ever seen them in a room together?
It does, honestly. If Vic ever wanted to do a parody, he could do a Mrs. Brown's, definitely. It's just, honestly, every time I watch it, I think of Vic.
Fee's just gone well fished. I say. And speaking of fish, on Wednesday the 23rd, given the kiddiewinkles are off, Viking, how you doing,
good
dude?
evening, peeps. How y'all doing?
There is some crackers on for the kids over the Christmas period, and Finding Dory, the follow-up to Finding Nemo, can be found on Wednesday. That's 3:40 in the afternoon till 5:10.
Hi, Scott.
So that should keep them amused until Daddy or Mummy's back from work, and you can hand them over. Not that we do that, do we?
I'm looking through the actual guide. There's some cracking little snippets, but they are few and far between. I wouldn't say it's the greatest TV Christmas rundown, really.
Call me old-fashioned.
I draw a line through your face looked like a butt.
Call me old-fashioned, but I really miss the big Eric and Ernie on Christmas Day and the two Ronnies. And, you know, Santa, give your bells a wee jingle. I say, Pud, behave.
Yeah, behave, Pud.
This is a family show, dear boy. We'll floof you in a bit. I mean, the carry-on films are there.
There's a load. If you're into your carry-on films, I think they're running virtually all of them, aren't they?
You kind of knew that was going to happen anyway with Barbara Windsor passing away. So.
Yeah, bless her.
Well, true. I mean, the big film on Boxing Day is Dunkirk. Cracking film. Don't get me wrong. Great film if you're into war films. I'm not.
No, I'm not a big war film, I've got to admit. I watched the last one I watched was it 1914?
These war films, it was, I think I said to you boys, it wasn't that long ago I actually watched the Great Escape all the way right through. For all those years growing up as a kid, and it was always on either Christmas Day or Boxing Day. I had never actually watched it from start to finish. I only did it a few years ago, and I ended up shouting and swearing at the TV.
Now, on Sunday the 27th, which is the Sunday prior to the bank holiday, there is a little hidden gem. Channel 4.
Delia cooks naked. Sorry.
Channel 4, 6 o'clock, Eddie the Eagle.
Oh, the film.
If you've not seen Eddie the Eagle, the film, or thought, oh, that sounds crap, it is fantastic. It's one of those feel-good films. I defy anybody not to have that little smile on the face by the end of the film.
Is it Taron Egerton?
Egerton. It is. Yeah. And there's also Hugh Jackman in there for the ladies.
Ooh,
Yes.
bit of Hugh.
Yes. And then at 9 o'clock later on, and this fits in with the 80s, Lenny Henry is the first of 4 celebs taking viewers on a guided tour of all things Channel 4 and the 80s.
Yeah, that'll be good.
So they'll be looking back at Brookside, etc.
No, I'm going to say it. Up Lenny Henry.
Dawn French did.
Allegedly. No, he just became a total tit.
Well, from the looks of it, we're looking at sort of Whose Line Is It Anyway? The comic strip presents. That's the sort of Channel 4 stuff that I used to love back in the 80s.
Oh, comic strip was brilliant.
Sorry, I've just seen Dean's comment. Brackets, or for the men who like Hugh Jackman.
Well, yeah.
No, Fools and Horses, a lot of that is on the premium stuff.
Yeah. It's on that Gold Inte channel.
It's on BritBox as well. They've got everything.
Another one
there.
I have. I mean, I only had a quick scan through the guide today, to be honest with you. And normally I love watching the... I'm trying to think what they're called now. It's like the Open University Christmas lectures. And I haven't noticed them. Normally it's on Channel 4. You know, it's the Christmas lectures, and I do like them.
I mean, I still kind of look forward to it is the World's Strongest Man competition. They run, you know, that's normally on after Christmas, between Christmas and New Year. I quite enjoy watching that. It's something different because it's the usual repeats all the time, isn't it?
Well, to be honest, I think there is another little hidden gem which I've just spotted, and I hadn't spotted it before, and I'm surprised. The Bank Holiday Monday, 9:30 on ITV. It's the Billy Connolly. It's been a pleasure. So it's a celebration of his greatest performances to mark his retirement from his stand-up. And there's also interviews with Pamela Stevenson, Paul McCartney, Elton John, Whoopi Goldberg. So it'll be a general pat on the back for the Big Ian. But they're normally very entertaining, those.
Yeah, I like the Big Ian.
Yeah.
So, and Train Spotting's on as well.
Yeah, I spotted that.
I do that.
It's shite being Scottish, Tommy.
Shite.
It's still the same with Spud and the Sheets. That's just wrong. Sorry.
I love that film.
I went.
I just love that film. It's just one of them films that you just sit back and relax and enjoy.
Well, it was iconic 90s, wasn't it? Yeah.
Yeah, but the thing is, though, it's the same as Snatch and Lock, Stock and Two Smoking Barrels.
Yeah, they
It's
were
one
of
of
the
those.
era.
It's just one of them films that you are entertained from start to finish. I love it.
Lock, Stock and Snatch. I mean, they're just classics.
Did you watch his latest one? I forgot what it's called now. Where the bloke interviews him out of blooming heck, brain's gone dead now. Whatchamacallit? The backing.
No, I've not seen that one.
Yeah, his latest one. That
No.
is really good.
Now I
I'm trying to think
introduced.
that's it, The Gentleman. Thank you, Mick.
Oh,
Yeah.
that was on. Was that the same film? There was either a film with the same name or that film was on Netflix.
Yeah, it's on Netflix.
Oh, I'll have to have a look at
The
that.
Gentleman. Honestly, it is a fantastic. It's a Guy Ritchie film.
Oh,
It's
excellent.
a fantastic film.
Well, I mean, given everybody knows the change in my circumstances, so I get the kids every couple of weeks. And I introduced Firstborn to not only Crank, but Crank 2 as well.
Ooh.
And at the end of it, he just turned around and went, I don't know what the story was about, and I don't know why we watched it, but I'm glad we did. He just completely blew his little mind.
I like
What's
that name there. The Chair.
I say.
Hello, The Chair. Meet my friend, Stool.
Stop it. Is that Mickin?
It
Good
is.
evening, Mick. And remember, if you need a taxi in the Gainsborough area over this festive season, look for the handsome bald one.
Oh, yeah, Mick, while you're at it, on Tuesday, I'm in Gainsborough for the first time. Just thought I'd let you know, Mick.
Kentucky Bill is the AKA the chair.
In the back row BFG?
On the movies on a Saturday night.
Ah, so Kentucky Bill is now the chair.
That's worrying. He's had to change his name. They finally
Yeah.
caught up with him.
Look what Irish has wrote.
Yeah.
And now we've got the pod system. Hello, pod system.
I give up.
I love people's names in here.
The chair sounds like a TV quiz. It does, doesn't it?
Diddle-diddle-diddle-dun-dun.
Who's
Hello,
next
welcome
in
to
the chair? The thing is, though, Bill's got the voice to do the
Yeah, he has. He has got the voice to do it, though. That, yeah, he has. Welcome to the chair.
flat caps in there.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking with the pod system. It was flat cap.
Jesus Christ.
So, yeah, looking on at TV, I don't think there's anything so like super duper woo. We can't wait to watch.
No, and I can't help but wonder whether, with the lockdown and everything, whether we're going to end up going a bit more retro this year. A few more games, a bit more interaction. Yeah. Rather than just flopping in front of the telly, thinking, oh, I'll nip round and see him tomorrow. Yeah. Because I did find there's a cracking download for your mobile phone.
Mm-hmm.
Basically, it's a game, and you get a word on your screen, and you hold it on your forehead, and the people in your team have to describe the word to you without actually saying it.
Oh, that's the one you go and it changes.
That's the one.
yeah.
It's absolutely brilliant.
That's great if you're not in lockdown, though.
Well, you know
What are you going to do? Hold it up against mirror?
you can
Yeah, and he still gets it wrong.
you can still have 3 families, although that's not a target. That's the limit. If you listen to old Boris, who I'm sure there will only be Boris within Boris Towers. But we'll play Murder in the Dark if she doesn't like a person.
Vapor snuck in. Hi, Dave.
Hi,
Dave! How you doing, dude?
Always nice to see Dave in.
Must
I mean,
be nice to see a couple of vids from Dave.
I mean, look at the amount of TV channels I've got these days, and it's still the same old, same old.
Yeah, it is, isn't it? That is surprising, considering how many channels we've got.
I mean, we thought it was bad years ago when we only had 3.
Yeah, but then we had Eric and Ernie.
Yeah, but you had to like it or lump it, didn't it? I mean, it was we had the 3 channels, and what was on, and that was it. You could only flick between the three. But you could sit there for at least a good 10, 15 minutes with the remote. Crap, 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 crap. All these bloody channels have still got nothing good to watch.
Paul says Christmas ain't Christmas without at least one Columbo.
When's Die Hard on?
I haven't
I
seen
haven't
it
seen
on.
Die Hard.
What the? That's sacrilege. It's not Christmas till Hans Gruber falls off the Nakatomi Tower.
Exactly.
Welcome to the party, pal.
Or Lethal Weapon. I
Very
still
true,
say
Will.
Lethal Weapon.
I love Lethal Weapon.
That is the ultimate Christmas movie.
Yeah. I love Lethal 1, 2, and 3. I love them all. In fact, I might have that this weekend.
What,
I
Mel
haven't
Gibson
watched
loving?
Lethal Weapon in ages. I love them films. Proper 80s they are.
That Santa's a bit grumpy. Is it the one out to Trading Places?
You can
Tell
off
him,
some
Santa.
people- You can go off some people, Mick.
I don't know. Because remember what happened when he was dressed up as Santa? When he was poorly and she tucked him up. I wouldn't mind being grumpy Santa. Jenny! Hello, darling.
Hello, sweetheart. Uggles.
Santa Huggles.
Santa Uggles. Go and sit on his lap.
Hey, come on. Nice. Hey. So, what's plans for Christmas? We've got 2 weeks off. How do you intend on joining them?
I haven't got 2 weeks off.
Well, you're at work and I'm at work.
I've got 2 days off. I've got Christmas Day and Boxing Day. That's it. And then obviously Christmas Day, New Year's Day.
So what about you, Stevie? Have you got shut down or?
Yeah, we've finished up next Wednesday and don't get back to the 6th of January.
So have you got off, Steve?
Christmas Day, that weekend, the bank holiday, and that's it. Well, New Year's Day, obviously, because that's a bank holiday. But no, I shall be playing.
Oh, you shall be playing.
On my lonesome within the office. Yes.
No, I've got Christmas Day off. We've obviously Christmas Eve. We finish at 2:00, so I'll be driving home for Christmas at 2:00. So 2:00, obviously, from then until day after Boxing Day, I'm back at work. So I'm going to enjoy myself. I'm doing nothing besides eating a lot, drinking a lot, and spending a lot of time with my wife.
I'll be doing the same, but not spending time with your wife, spending time with my wife.
Yeah, we'll best not swap.
Dependent on how much I get to drink, I may be doing both of those.
Well, both wives. I'm going to be that drunk, I'm going to be doing both of your wives.
That's crazy.
Mind, I think they're going to be closing the border, aren't they, between Scotland and England, the way things are going. So,
Oh, God, no. Well, I hope not. The kids are coming up, so the kids are
Lord.
coming up from Nottingham, so hopefully not.
It's a nightmare. It's
Yes,
literally
and
scary
I
at
need
the
to.
moment.
And I've been told I need to behave myself this Christmas Eve.
Jules!
I say, Jules.
Oh, darling. Oh, you do have a wonderful wife.
I can pack a bag for her if you want.
Well, fingers crossed, hopefully on Boxing Day, we're going to be spending time with my brother and the kids and that lot. So,
Oh, fab. At least you get to see the munchkins, mate.
yeah. Oh, I miss my little Fern. I miss Fern, Holly, and Danny. I missed them so much.
Oh. So, come on, chat. What are you planning for this festive season? I know
Sounded
it's
like Lucifer then.
What?
So, what do you desire this Christmas?
What do you desire in your cracker?
No, I seriously want to know. I mean, we've got locked down. Obviously, the amount of families has been reduced. Dave, have a wonderful Christmas, mate. Please.
Have a wonderful Christmas, mate.
I'm just intrigued to see what borrowing a small human for Christmas. I say, Haribo, is that legal? Borrowing a small human.
I like the sound of it. I'm borrowing a small human.
I was just about to say there, Vic must be renting himself out, but then he jumped in. Chat.
Vic's planning an overhaul of the entire review process, the editing process, new intros, and then for the rest of it, eat too much. Good man.
Vic,
Good
you live the
man.
rock and roll lifestyle.
Mama says she's going to make Stevie's life hell. So the same as always, apart from the Waynes will be there too.
Yeah. Apart from the Christmas tree up, there's no much difference. Well, saying that, as long as the Christmas tree stays up this year and doesn't get booted all over the living room like last year.
But depends on how much you have to drink better.
I'm not.
Indeed.
I've been told I've to be a good boy this year, so.
Am says she's hanging with family and friends.
Awesome.
And Rian wants a effing
What's a fucking munchie box?
Good lad.
Black Country Vapor, fist bump. Merry Christmas
Cheers,
to
Stevie.
everybody. Hope you have a lovely time. This time last Jasper came to me, it's his first anniversary. Well, big extra huggles for Jasper here. Hey!
We love
And
Jasper.
I tell you one thing, I want to give a big shout out to Black Country Vapor as well. He keeps on putting some lovely posts of Jasper up on the channel, so I do really appreciate it. It really brightens my day seeing them. So big shout out, buddy.
Oh, Haribo, that's lovely. Only while her mother's at work, so I'll be putting together all the toys.
Aww.
That's
That's
one
so
of the
sweet.
That's one of the things I miss about Christmas,
Mm.
having to put the kids' toys together. Admittedly, it caused Tourette's, but when I look back on it, it's with a warm, soft glow.
No, it's normally you start putting them together, especially if it's Christmas Eve, and then you realise it needs batteries, and you're like, shit.
Yeah, but that
Just
was
put that one back in the cupboard.
that was the good bit, because I used to drive to the garage, pick up the batteries, and then you could get everybody else's presents that you forgot.
I like Jenny. She's bought her own pre-Christmas snacks.
Oh, God. So she's walking around the kitchen saying to herself, you can't have that, it's for Christmas.
I've got to admit, I do like Christmas pudding.
I love it, but I just can't be arsed.
Yeah, exactly, Dean.
Yeah, but Dean, that's no different from when you were little. We all did it.
Oh, yeah, they spent hundreds on you, and then you ended up playing with the box.
Yeah.
Oh, Liam, I like your style, mate. Just give me all the cheese. That's one thing I love about Christmas. Christmas Day night, the cheese board.
Dean, he still plays with the box. I
That's
bet
what
you do.
It better be a good present, Dean. That's all I'm saying. Oh, bless. It'll be nice and warm as you're coming from with it. Oh, my mother did the doorstep visit with their magic Christmas pudge. You can't drive after eating that. Oh, bless. Pam, prawns on the Barbie.
Prawns. Oh, the thought of that, prawns and the Barbie.
As Pumpy I just mentioned barbecue, I said to Jules all this, we could have a barbecue for Christmas Day. I got the look. I got the don't be so stupid look. Remember it's Scotland we live in. Oh, I forgot. They don't put the bloody barbecue out, so
They'll never defrost, mate.
I tell you one thing, I've always wanted to do that. You know, go to have Christmas on a hot summer's beach.
I don't know. Would it be the same? I don't know.
That'd be different.
But I mean, it's I don't know. I just think it's traditional. I think it's in your bones that Christmas is always going to be either cold and bloody miserable, not warm and hot and sunny. And
I'd still
sandy.
love to do it though. You know, just once.
Dude, a Christmas in a rum shack with barbecue on the beach afterwards. No problems with that.
I've got no real problems with that at all.
Turkey sandwiches, yeah, full of grit. As long as it's got Hellman's mayonnaise, it's okay. You can eat it. It's perfect.
Now, at work, they excelled themselves this morning. They were doing a festive breakfast butty, which was pigs in blankets with cranberry sauce on top. And it was gorgeous. You've gone quiet.
It's all right. I'm reading Irish.
Yeah, so am I. Do you know what? I was actually looking forward to this year because I knew how the company was going to work. Kind of, they've gave us an extra day this year because everything that's on and stuff. And I thought, do you know what? That'd be great. Going to Glasgow City Centre, and we could go around the Christmas market. I mean, that's what I was thinking at the start of the year, but unbeknownst to myself and everybody else on the planet, this bloody pandemic was going to take over. And I was like, do you know what? I was looking forward to that too, going round the German Christmas market, eating the big bloody German sausages and the steins of beer and that kind of stuff, you know. I must admit, I've kind of missed that.
I like what Gail's just put. The best bit, telling Zan to do the wrapping presents is like something out of the Generation game.
I like Tolmax. I've given a lot to underprivileged kids this year, so they shouldn't go without. Good on you, mate.
That's lovely, Tom.
More of that.
It really is.
Yeah, and Jules and I, we kind of give do kind of collection of worn clothing and stuff for the homeless in Glasgow. So that's something that we do every year. It's just something we've done for I think about 5 or 6 years. I think.
Talking about things like that as well. Skimp Vapor's doing a 24. Is it a 24-hour charity?
12 hour.
12 hours. Is it?
Starting tomorrow evening. No, it's starting this evening, isn't it?
Is it starting this evening?
Excellent.
And that's for the
Oh
homeless.
no, sorry. This is started tomorrow evening. My mistake.
Yeah.
It is Friday, right? Dean, you've just made my year, mate. Have you seen Morphy Richards have released a deep filled toasty maker? Oh. Imagine your Christmas leftovers in a deep fill toasty.
Hi, Max.
Oh, Saturday night at 11. Thank you, Bunny, for keeping us on the straight and narrow.
Thank you, Bunny. Yes. Yeah, I knew it was this up and coming couple of days. He's doing it's for the homeless
Shelter.
There we
which
go.
is a really good cause.
You can spank us later, Bunny, for getting it wrong. Vegemite and cheese toasties. Pam, I'm with you there.
Yeah, I'm with you there.
No, that's just bloody wrong. Do you know where Vegemite belongs? In the bin.
Why?
No.
It's rank.
It's not.
It is. It's rank.
It's
I tell you one
lovely.
thing. I love Marmite peanut butter.
I
Marmite peanut butter's gorgeous.
I don't even like peanut butter.
Oh yeah, I like peanut butter and jam.
I tried that not that long ago.
Oh, you've never had peanut butter and jam?
No, I tried it not that long ago.
Oh, you've got to do it. Honestly,
it's actually quite nice, but I don't think I don't see what the big fascination is, especially the Americans. PB&J.
Oh yeah, I love it. I don't have it obviously because me being diabetic, like, but oh yeah. Oh, I love that. Oh, come on, you're shaking your head and you like fish.
I do, but I like Vegemite too. Is there any Christmas cheesecakes planned?
Ooh, no, you don't love me isn't enough.
I do love you enough. There will be a cheesecake.
You're not trying to get into my pants. That's why there's no cheesecake.
And yes, Jenny, there is a cheesecake planned.
Oh, so that means he's trying to get in your pants.
No, not for Jenny.
He only makes cheesecake if he's trying to get in your pants. That's it. I've come to that conclusion now.
And there will be a young lady somewhere laughing her tits off right now. And Gailey's even got the
don't
recipe
start
down.
with it, because if he starts giving you Baileys and chocolate, he needs something else in return. I'm just warning you.
That's not true. If it happens, that's fabulous.
And if he gives you fish, that's even worse.
It's only when he puts the hypnol on the cheesecake.
Well, I've found that Philadelphia hides the taste, all right?
And you know something? Why do I believe him?
He's got that sinister twinkle in his eye, hasn't he?
Yeah.
Thank you, Gailey. It's probably safer.
I'll make my own cheesecake, thanks. How much a vapor? Hello, kiddo.
No, that's fair enough, Zan.
How about a kick
See,
to the
Jenny,
head?
you started that one, Jenny. Thank you. Mars bar cheesecake. I've not tried that one.
Ooh, yeah.
Ooh.
Ooh, Mars bar cheesecake. Yeah, I'm up for that.
You could put con leche in the base. You know, that caramel.
But
Do
what?
that with the cheesecake mix on top and then slice Mars bars on top of that.
What did you say that thing? What?
Con leche.
So you know, Italian football player or something, no?
No. Haribo says, didn't Alex bring some cheesecake to you guys at the vape store?
She did a while back.
Let's
talk about that.
No. Mike.
Oh, yeah, biscotti cheesecake, yeah.
Oh,
Mike's makes wants a curried cheesecake.
oh, that's just wrong.
A curry cheesecake with fish topping.
Not with sprouts in.
And sprouts.
Oh, God. No, you couldn't have a naked flame near Mike for weeks after that. Oh, Jamaican ginger cake. Oh,
I think, if I'm right, Bunny, I think he already makes a mint aero cheesecake.
I do.
Not one
do.
for me, that. I'm not into mint.
Oh, Pam. Now you're just talking naughty.
Pineapple rum cake. Ooh.
Oh, that sounds nice.
Oh. Sprout cheesecake could be a weapon of war. Well said, Paul.
Yeah.
Well, come on, Jenny. I'm not the original Biscoff bandit, am I?
Oh, Jesus, dog.
What's your dog doing?
Farted and she's rotten. Christ.
Santa's under attack. Right, boys.
I think she's been eating the curried cheesecake with the sprouts in. Go on, Billy doggy. Go, beat it. Go and fart and mum.
Oh,
She's
Kev. Banoffee scones, £2
Ooh.
a pop in the local sandwich shop. They sound good. Oh. Well, we know
Stop
where the
saying
new shop is.
pineapple. It's a very common safe word and it's confusing me. Irish.
Oh, Jenny, we've got to do it. There is a road trip planned as soon as we can.
Oh, definitely.
We will be there. So tell Key to get his crust ready. I say.
Right,
Anyway,
guys. It
it's that
is
time.
10 to.
Joe's is saying it's floof time.
Floof, floof. I
It's
think
not
I
the
got.
first time Vic says Santa tickling his sack.
I was going to say I think I got pud this week. It better not be in Kira, otherwise I'm dead.
Oh, great. That sounds nice. Butter sliced bun loaf with a slice of cheese on it.
Oh, stop it. Right, well, given our festive, the last one for 2 weeks, we better start winding this up, boys. Stevie, sorry, Santa.
But chat, thanks again for joining us on this last show of the season. This year, the season, I nearly said. This year. I hope you all have a fantastic Christmas, and fingers crossed that next year is better than this one. It certainly can't be any bloody worse. So, have a good one, folks, and we'll see you in 2 weeks' time.
In 2 weeks' time.
We will.
Over to you, Stephen.
Chat, for those of you that have been with us all year, thank you so much. For those that haven't, where were you? I hope you have a fantastic Christmas. I really do, with all the loved ones that you want to see and hopefully be with, and the ones you can't be with, you know, just have a lovely thought for them. Yeah, they're never gone far. They're always in your heart. So have a wonderful, wonderful Christmas. Stay safe. You know, be sensible. And we'll see you in 2 weeks. Safe, sound, and hopefully a little bit fatter. And over to Mark.
Right, before I go any further, I just want to say a big thank you to Betty and Steve. It's been a weird year. It really has. And obviously, what with the COVID thing going off, it's been a weird year, full stop, anyway. But every Thursday, we've come here and we've had a damn good giggle. And thank you so much for making my Thursdays. And I mean that hand on heart. Guys in chat, spanners, you the same. It's so like Thursday night, 7:30. It's been absolutely fantastic. And it's helped me through this year. It really has, doing this with you guys. And we've been doing it together. So I just want to say thank you to everyone. Happy Christmas and a prosperous new year from both me, Steve and Betty. So we'll see you on the 7th. And again, all I can say is thank you. And thank you so much for your support through 2020. So from all those guys, bye!
Bye!
Outro!
Muggles!
Muggles!
Merry Christmas, you filthy animals.
Festive friendly fingers.
Piss flaps.
That was last week.
Sorry.
Here you calling a ho ho ho.
Dirty Christmas pudding.
Happy Christmas to you all. You're all
Merry
wonderful.
Christmas!
Bye.
And we're clear.